everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your weekly reading. This will span the period roughly between the 12th to the 18th of April. Remember, the readings are only general. If you want to wear them, then please do. The readings will flip-flop though, because you're picking up on other energies. So I'm using the Golden Black Tarot by Los Garabeo. Okay. Oh, very nice, Taurus. This is the Fool. This is the card that requires you to take a leap of faith. Something is being offered to you here and you're being asked to just take it, not to ask questions, not to think about what you're doing, not to overthink something, but jump in. The High Priestess is here. So I feel here that your intuition's telling you that it's the right thing to do here. There may be things hidden from sight or from view, and that doesn't matter in this circumstance because you're being asked to ignore everything and take this on. Okay, now you could be coming to the end of a cycle here with these wands. You could be being offered a job that you're not really sure you want, but you may have been out of work for a while. But something's being offered to you here that you're going to take a chance at. We do have a water sign, Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio making some sort of offer here. This person has very strong intuition. They see some potential in you here and they know that you are ready to take on something new. So let's get some more information. Okay, beautiful. All right, so we have the Wheel of Fortune coming out. So you have a couple of major arcanas here. So this is pretty significant for you. Now, the Wheel of Fortune can talk about karma going in the right direction for you. So it could be something new being offered that perhaps you've not had an opportunity at, or maybe you haven't had somebody offer you this opportunity. And sometimes when we're offered something new, if it's been a while or we're unsure where it's coming from, we may be reluctant and say that we need time to think about it, or we may and ah on whether it's right for us. But the universe is saying here, don't. Just take what this is and move on it, because you won't regret what's happening here. It's like, oh, wow. And then we have the World. So you now have three major arcanas coming out here. This is about you finishing something out and moving forward. So for some of you, it may be walking into a new relationship. It may be an offer of marriage. But for others of you, this could be being offered a job that you've never done before or not really sure you can do. Whatever this is, you're closing out a cycle here. And this leap of faith in the High Priestess says to me that you are learning to trust your judgment here. So you're learning your spirituality rather than your ego. So you're allowing the ego to drop away and making a brand new start. Yeah, something quite karmic here. So it's a really good lesson for you here. Now, definitely for some of you, this is about work or an opportunity in regards to work. So it may be starting a new business. It may be taking on a new opportunity in a more practical environment. But something you're definitely being offered here that could turn out quite well financially. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords coming out. Now, the Five of Swords talks about walking away from something that really is not serving you where you are. So maybe this new opportunity is giving you an opportunity here to walk away from something else. Could be an opportunity for a new relationship and you've been in another relationship. It could be an opportunity for you to take on a very different job and leave another work or job behind. All right, we have the Hermit card coming out here as well. So you've got a lot of major arcanas in your reading. Knight of Swords, I'm loving the energy you're getting here. It's almost like, look at this, Knight of Cups. It's almost like you're giving yourself a kick in the pants. It's like you've been so... you may have been stuck where you've been for such a long time trying to close out this cycle. You could have had someone around you that wanted more with you, but you were reluctant to move forward. but definitely this feeling that you've been stuck. And you could have been cycling too. It could be that some sort of situation has been going round and round, and you're given the opportunity now to break out of that and move into something new here. Because you're definitely trying, I mean, you're taking the energy of the Hermit on, but the universe is actually saying, don't get stuck in that energy. Make a decision. Don't overthink this, Taurus. Don't try to make it fit into the world that you know, because this is a new world for you now and you need to break it open and move forward. Okay, Page of Swords. So you are finding your voice here. You are finding your energy. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups. This is going to open, and the Six of Cups coming out here as well. This is going to open a great new, big new world open for you here. Brave new world. I'll get into it because there's a couple of messages here I can give to you. This is about you trusting your intuition. It's about allowing yourself to leave the ego behind, going into your feelings and trusting what's being offered here. I feel like you're either overthinking things or getting stuck too much in your way of thinking that you are going to have an opportunity presented to you, and the universe is saying, don't do what you always do. This time, do it differently. This time, remember that if you stay where you are, you're going to keep repeating the same cycle over and over again. This time, you've got to take an opportunity to move forward. We know that, you know, the card of stubbornness just came out, and I'm thinking this is what you've been doing. You've been standing your ground and denying yourself these opportunities before, and because of that you keep cycling the same pattern over and over again. So the universe is saying, with this opportunity now, you need to take a step forward, take a jump, because this is something new that's coming in very swiftly. Someone wants to offer you something here that perhaps you've thought about before. It could be something that you've wanted to do since you were young, but you know, for example, somebody could be offering you a contract here that you need to jump on because you didn't take it, you know, time ago. You could have been working towards this when you were younger, but maybe filled your life with jobs that really weren't what you wanted. What's happening here is this opportunity now that's coming in for you will give you the opportunity to do something you've always wanted to do, or something you thought you wouldn't get an opportunity to do. But the thing that I like about it the most is it's giving you this brand new, it's sort of like opening new doors for you. The Empress is coming out here with the Eight of Cups. Yet you can walk away from things now that don't mean anything to you. So you're not going to stay there. This new thing is going to open up this opportunity for you to become creative and really birth something new. And you don't have to put up with things you've had to put up with before. It's like you're taking a chance to try something new, but something you've always wanted to do. Now, if this is a relationship and you're being given a relationship here, it's unlike anything you've ever been in before. And you may not be trusting it because the person doesn't fit, you know, the type of person perhaps you've always been attracted to. Perhaps this person is really different. They may be substantially younger than you, for example. But the universe is saying here that you need to take this opportunity to open yourself up, to start something new, and trust that it's there for you. So I do have the Andean cross here, which is number 2. Okay, the Andean cross announces the start to a great journey. It's time to raise your gaze from the mundane day-to-day to which up until now has seemed beyond your grasp. Allow new wisdom to guide you and stop trying to make sense of it all before you respond with a resounding yes. Beautiful, beautiful card to get on that reading. Absolute validation. Have a great week.